I cannot believe this is finally happening. I have nowhere to sit you on, so I'm gonna sit you here. Hopefully that works. I'm waiting for my Starbucks order, but I am going to Newport, Rhode Island right now. I've been wanting to go all summer long to Newport, and I was planning to do like a 3-day weekend trip, and for one reason or another, either my schedule didn't work out, but usually the case was the weather didn't work out. I'm telling you, planning a trip on the East Coast for like a weekend getaway this summer is not for the weary. Oh my gosh, I would like check the weather. Like, I was always going to book it last minute because I wanted to book it where the 3 days were going to be nice weather. And so I would check like on Wednesday or Thursday the weather, and I would see like, okay, the weather looks really good for the weekend. So I would like start packing my bags and like put it together, my itinerary, where I'm going to do, what I'm going to see, where I'm going to eat. And then I would check the weather like an hour later before I actually like booked the hotel, and it would be raining all weekend. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I guess we're not going. And then just for fun, like an hour later, I would check the weather again, and wouldn't you know it, it'd be sunny for those 3 days. I'm like, oh my gosh. Make up your mind. And so these next 3 days I kept checking the weather for a couple of days, and it hasn't changed at all. It's supposed to be 3 days sunny. I think the temperature, Newport is on the water, so it's cooler there. I want to say it's like, I think lower 80s, so it's gonna be comfortable. So I'm also packing like lightweight cardigans just because it'll probably be cooler there. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Newport in a few years, so would love to hear your recommendations, your like must-see things to do, places to go, places to eat, especially for like a 3-day trip. And even though I'll be posting this video once I'm home, but I figure people will probably come across this video if they're planning a trip to Newport or thinking about a trip to Newport. So your recommendations would be really helpful, and also helpful for me because I would love to go back to Newport maybe by the end of the summer, but who knows with this weather. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I'm excited. So I am going to a road trip, so I'll probably get there around like 2 o'clock, and because I'm only going for 3 days, I want to make like the most out of the 3 days, because it's not really like 3 full days. It's going to be today, but today's a travel day, so I won't get there until like 2 o'clock. But I want to make the most out of like every minute that I'm there. So I do have some things planned once I get there. And then tomorrow is my full day, and I have a full packed itinerary for tomorrow, but also left some room for like just exploring and seeing what comes up. And then Wednesday is travel home day. So I figure in the morning I'll, oh, had a tickle in my throat. In the morning I'll explore a little bit, grab like breakfast and a coffee, and then head out probably around like 11 or 12 in the morning. So that's the plan. I'll take you guys along with me, and I'm gonna go to Starbucks now. I think my coffee is probably ready now. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I'll share every outfit that I'm wearing in Newport, and it'll all be linked in the description box below this video, and those are affiliate links, so I do earn a commission on purchases made through those links. And I'll see if I can get a better shot of my travel outfit. It's really cute. It's from actually an Amazon, so matching set, so I'll see if I can get a better shot of it when I'm in Newport. So I'll talk to you when I'm in Newport. I'm here. I made it to Newport. Quick little outfit change because I spilled coffee on my travel outfit. So quick little outfit change here. And right now I am on what's called Ocean Drive, and it's about, I think, like 10 miles long, and it's known to be like really scenic drive, and it's right along the water. And there's different points where you can just drive it the whole time and just like admire the scenery outside your window, or there's different spots where you can actually like park and pull over and just like admire everything. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is I pulled over, and you can see like the water and the boats, and let me see if I can get a good shot. And this is my view right now. And then if you can see, this is the bridge that I drove over right here. It is such a beautiful bridge. As I'm like sitting here looking at it, it's absolutely beautiful. And even like driving over, it's a beautiful bridge. And I'm sure it had really good views of Newport, but oh my gosh, when I was driving it, my hands were like gripping that steering wheel so tightly. My hands were like sweaty. My heart was pounding. I'm like, oh my gosh, how long is this bridge? I felt like it took forever. It like probably was only 2 minutes, and it's funny because I had to go over, it's been a while since I came to Newport, and there was one bridge I went over, and it was steep. It was so steep going up it. And I thought that was, I know there's a bridge to come into Newport, and I thought that was like the bridge. I thought there was only one for some reason. And I was like, oh my gosh, get me off this bridge. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was over it, and I was like, okay, that wasn't so bad. And then there was like a sign saying like something like Newport Bridge, like 2 minutes away or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's another bridge. Oh my gosh. But oh, here I made it. And so right now I'm just gonna go stretch my legs, walk around a little bit, take some pictures. I recently, like, newly discovered one of my cameras that I haven't used it in, I want to say, a few years. I think I bought it, if I remember correctly, it was a few years ago, and it was right at the time where social media used to be all photos. And it was right at the time where social media switched to more so like videos. And so I didn't get that much use out of it, but I want to get back into it. And so I brought my camera, and I feel like what better place to like play around with my camera and take beautiful pictures than at Newport. It's so beautiful here. So I'm gonna go walk around, enjoy the scenery, stretch my legs, and take some pictures. I'm now at Castle Hill Inn, and I got myself a little lemonade and sitting in these Adirondack chairs. They also have a restaurant right there. Definitely recommend getting a reservation because they were all booked up, but you could sit at the bar area. But I got myself a little lemonade, and I'm gonna read my book and just enjoy the scenery. Just parked, and now I am walking over to the hotel. I think it's about a 10-minute walk from where I parked. It is so beautiful here. I cannot wait to explore more. By the way, anyone else park like the most furthest possible spot in a parking lot? There's all these open spots, and I choose the one that's furthest away. I don't know why I do that. So I'm gonna do a little sightseeing as I head over to my hotel. Just checked into the hotel, and I have to know, what is the first thing you do when you get to a hotel? I check everything, like check behind curtains, check like every nook and cranny just to make sure there's nobody like secretly hiding behind anything. Okay, coast is clear. Be somebody who unpacks everything and hangs up all your clothes and puts them in the drawers, or, sorry, I keep looking here and then there. I keep forgetting where to look. I need to look here to look at you. Or do you live out of your suitcase? I live out of my suitcase. I do unpack my toiletries, but otherwise the clothes, for the most part, I just like live out of my suitcase because I get nervous that I'm gonna forget it like in the closet or in a drawer. So I just out of my suitcase. Okay, now I am going to unpack a little, like my toiletries, wash my hands. I always love washing my hands when I get to the hotel room. Even though I wash my hands like throughout my travels, I just feel like they're never fully clean until I like get to the hotel. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and then my battery is actually kind of dying. So I'm gonna recharge my battery on my phone, and then figuratively and literally just take a minute here and then get ready for dinner and walking around. I am so impressed right now. Wait for it. Steamer in a hotel room. Like, I think this is the first hotel that I've stayed at that has a steamer. Maybe there was one other one. I feel like it should come standard, a steamer and an iron. A steamer definitely though. I'm gonna steam swimwear. For dinner tonight, they actually have a restaurant on the rooftop of this hotel, and it's supposed to have really good views of Newport, and so I thought it would be pretty to have dinner there. Convenient too, and overlook the town. So I am going to, oh, okay, how do you work this though? Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to walk around downtown for a little bit along the water, and they have so many cute little shops from what I gather, and like local shops, they don't really have too many chains from what I see. Like, so I would love to just like pop in and take a look. And I think they also have quite a bit of, here we go. I think they also have quite a bit of antique shops, if I'm not mistaken. And this is really niche, but it's something that I love, skulls. I've always loved skulls. And I have this skull that I bought from, oh, where did it turn on? I bought from Target, like for Halloween, like probably 5 years ago, and it's made out of plastic, and then the outside of it, it's kind of like a felt material. So it's not like, it's great for like Halloween decor, but I actually, oh, that was so quick. Wow, I'm impressed. Steamery it's called. I was fully expecting it to take like 2 minutes to warm up. That's why I started filming. Thought I would chat as I was waiting for it. Okay, here we go. So I have this skull. I actually bought a few of them because I love them so much, and I keep them around as decor all year round. And I would love to find the exact same skull. It's like the size of maybe a little smaller than like a human skull. It's a human skull, like obviously fake, but I would love to find one that looks exactly like the one that I have, but in marble. I'm like, oh my gosh, that would look so beautiful. And I am just having the hardest time finding something like that. I tried like Etsy and I didn't really have anything that I was looking for. It wasn't like exactly, like I just want like a simple skull. And I feel like probably my best chance of finding it would be like an antique shop perhaps. So I'm always like, whenever I go to like stores like that, I'm always like looking out for it. But so far I haven't found it. But maybe today's my lucky day, so I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be kind of an early night for me just because it was, I mean, I'm not a night owl anyways. Truth be told, I usually in bed around 9:30. Usually in bed by 9:30, but then I scroll on my phone. But I'm gonna call it an extra early night just because it was a long travel day because I took the scenic route. Or as my friends would call it, the Nikki long cut. I'm always like, oh, I have a shortcut that we could take. It's always like a really pretty scenic route, but it always takes like way longer, like not a shortcut whatsoever. So call it early night. And wow, this works really well. Okay. Okay, night one in Newport, and I am so far away. I'm exploring the downtown and then going out to dinner, and here is my outfit. So the dress is actually strawberry print, which I thought was so pretty and so fun. And whenever I think of Newport, I think of like red, white, blue, stripes, gingham, plaid, and that's pretty much all I packed. So I thought this dress was really fun, especially with the strawberry print. So here is tonight's outfit. Dinner with a view. Ooh. The view for dinner was so beautiful, especially as like the sun was setting. It was just like so dreamy. But it is still light out, but I'm gonna call it an early night tonight. It is 7:30. Might be a record, but I'm gonna shower, read my book, go to bed nice and early. I have a fun-filled day planned tomorrow. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Bye! Good morning, Newport. It's so pretty. You can see the bridge. Wait, where did I go? Oh, that's so funny. I could have sworn I saw the bridge last night. It was somewhere over there. Now I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Right there. I feel like so I'm picking up on camera as well. It's so pretty. Good morning. Day 2 in Newport. I'm just getting ready for the day. My room service just came, so I'm gonna have my breakfast in a second here, and I'm trying to finish this thing of water. I'm good about drinking water when I'm at home, but I find like when I travel, I'm not that good about drinking water, so I'm trying to finish this before I leave. That way I'll be pretty well hydrated, at least for the morning. And I'm going to, so Newport is known for these mansions. They were built in the Gilded Age, so like over 100 years ago, and they are so beautiful. They are like huge, and like so over the top, like marble, and like so intricate, the details. I'm like, it is insane that they, like, people are capable of like building and making and creating these things, especially like over 100 years ago. I'm like, gosh, that is just mind-boggling to me. So I'm going to tour one of them, the Breakers, definitely. And then I have a ticket where I can tour 2. So I'm gonna tour hopefully another one. And then maybe, this might be a stretch, I might try to do one more, because the third one that I would like to go to has, I guess, like a new restaurant that you can eat there. And I think it's indoor outdoor, so it has like really pretty views of the grounds. So I don't know if I'll have enough time for that one, but we'll see. And then there also is what's called the Cliff Walk in Newport, which is right behind the mansion. So I figured while I'm out there, I'll do the Cliff Walk. And it is about 3 miles long, and it's along the water, and it's like up on like a cliff, essentially. So it's like beautiful views of the water and just a Newport in general. And so I'm going to do that as well. I don't know if I'll do the full 3 miles, but who knows? And then, so the mansions are about, I think like a 40-minute walk from my hotel, and they have this for their public transportation trolleys, and they're so cute. And so I'm gonna take a trolley. I think there's a stop like right across the street from my hotel, so I'm gonna take a trolley over, so it'll only be like 10 minutes, and I thought it would also be like a great way to kind of see Newport. They do have actually also, I don't think it's the same company that does, uh-oh, did I not bring my puff bag? Oh, here it is. I don't think it's the same company who like does the trolleys for like the transportation, but there is a trolley like separate that you can book, and they do like a tour. I did that years ago, and it's not one of those tours where you can like hop on and hop off. It's one that you just sit, and it's like an hour and a half long. And there's, if I remember, was there a live guide? I'm pretty sure there was a live guide, at least when I did it years ago. It was great. It was wonderful. And I was going to see if I could do it today, but they are all booked up. So that's okay. Next time. So that's that. Okay, I'm going to go have my breakfast now. Okay, just took the trolley over. I say trolley, they do have like those old-fashioned looking trolleys, but this one was actually like a bus, although the front did look like kind of like a trolley, but it was really cute. And it was also a great way to see Newport. And right now I am at one of the mansions. This is the Breakers Mansion. It is so beautiful, oh my gosh. And so I'm gonna go explore, and this is the only mansion that you actually need tickets and like to select the time that you plan to come. And so I don't have to go until for another like 15 minutes. I'm gonna explore just the grounds for now and quickly share my outfit before I forget, because I usually will forget if I don't do it first thing. Okay, so I am wearing this white floaty midi dress. Here's my outfit. I just finished the tour. It was so beautiful. It's been a few years since I came here, and it's way more beautiful than I had imagined. I imagined it being like really beautiful and like opulent and over the top, but it was like 1,000 times more so. It's just so insane. Like every single room was so detailed. I would love to know, I'm sure they said it during the tour, but I missed it. I was just like in awe of everything, about how long it took to build this mansion. I'll have to look that up afterwards. Oh my gosh. And now I'm gonna go to the cliff walk, which is right somewhere back there. Got back from walking the cliff walk. I don't know how long I was actually walking it for, because I kept stopping to admire the scenery and take pictures and videos. It's so beautiful, and I love the sound of the ocean, like the waves crashing, and the smell. Oh, I just love it. So like peaceful and relaxing. And I definitely did not like come. I knew I was going to do it, but I definitely didn't come as prepared as I probably should have been, because like obviously I knew it was like on a cliff, but I didn't realize that some parts would be like really rocky. Like it was mostly like paved, like, you know, just your normal paving. But then I hit a spot where it was like these huge chunks of rocks you had to climb over, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not prepared for that. So I'm like, okay, this is a good spot to turn around. Okay, I think the trolley should be here any minute. Okay, I'm gonna go now. There it is. Choo-choo. Wow. I'm in front of the Marble House now, and it is so beautiful. I'm waiting for some people to pass so I can show a better shot of it. Wow. It is so beautiful. The hydrangeas. Can't remember where I left off. So I went to Marble House, absolutely beautiful. I love the outside with all the hydrangeas. It kind of has like a horseshoe shape when you like see the outside, like the landscaping, and it's all these big fluffy hydrangeas. Oh, so pretty. And I walked around the outside a little bit, and then I just jumped on the trolley, and I was gonna go to the Elms, which is the other mansion. That's the mansion that has the restaurant that I would like to go to, just to grab like a light snack or like a light lunch bite kind of thing. But I somehow missed my exit. So I took the next exit, I think, or maybe, I don't know. I messed up somehow. But I'm still close by. It's an 8-minute walk from where I got off. So I think I'll walk. But it actually worked out, because Newport is the International Tennis Hall of Fame, and it's so beautiful. I've never done a tour, I don't think, of it, but like you can kind of go in a little bit and like take a look, and you can see the grass courts, and it's so beautiful. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now, is just like take a little peek. Elms. I made it to the Elms. That's where I was gonna go eat. And you need a reservation. For some reason, I just didn't really think to make reservations. And that actually happened yesterday at the hotel, the rooftop. But it seems like things get really booked up. So make reservations wherever you go. But I'm going to go just look at it. It's so pretty. For some reason, I thought it was connected to the main mansion. This is the Carriage House, which now that makes sense. That's the name of the restaurant. And it's beautiful. This is the Carriage House. Wow. And okay, so here's where the restaurant is. Wow, that would be so pretty to eat there. So here's what it looks like. And that's where the outdoor dining. Where's my finger? And that's where the outdoor dining is. Okay, no big deals. But now I'm gonna head back to the hotel. The hotel has an outdoor. I love sitting outside and eating just because where I live on the East Coast, we don't have that many months where you can sit outside and eat, so I just like try to stay outside as much as I can, as long as I can, and just enjoy it. Out of breath. So heading back to the hotel. Forgot where I left off. I think I left off having lunch. So I had lunch at the hotel outside. It was so nice. Definitely would recommend. Don't need a reservation for there either. It did start getting busy. And then it started picking up. And then I came back to the hotel room and I had to recharge my batteries for my phone and also my camera, and then also just like relaxed, and I did some work. And now it is around 5 o'clock. So just getting ready, and I'm gonna go head out, walk around downtown, go to the shops, and I'm in search of an ice cream shop, which I feel like they have a ton of ice cream shops. So hopefully they have something that's by the water, so I'll grab an ice cream and just sit and relax and enjoy the scenery and people watch. I'm surprised how busy it is here. Well, I think this is a really great place to visit for like a girls trip or like a romantic weekend getaway. Or I'm seeing also a lot of families here, so I feel like it's also like very family friendly. And there was something else I wanted to say, but maybe not, but I guess not. And I made it downtown, and I am exploring the downtown right now and in search of an ice cream shop. So here is today's sightseeing outfit. Ice cream secured. I'm almost done. This was 2 scoops. Actually, some of it ended up going in I got a cup as well because it's kind of warm out, so I figure it's going to be melting as I'm walking. So luckily I got that because it ended up like almost tipping over, so I was able to get it into the cup in time. So chocolate chip cookie dough, so good. And it's from Sprinkles, which is right on the water. Good morning! Day 3, travel home day. So I just woke up. I did some work in the morning. I'm waiting for room service to open. I'm looking at the clock right now. Waiting for room service to open. They open in 6 minutes. 5 minutes? 5 minutes, it just ticked. So I'm gonna order my coffee in a minute. And now I'm just getting ready, doing my makeup. And then I'm gonna head home. It was such a nice trip. There's something about just being like on the water, just like very, like I had an itinerary of things that I wanted to do, wanted to see, but I also left it like my itinerary kind of open, like open-ended. And there was no, other than the Breakers Mansion, which was the only place that, although I feel like I could have probably, it was busy, but it wasn't like a line or anything. But I did buy my tickets in advance. When you buy the tickets, you have to reserve like the time that you're going to be there. That was the only mansion that you had to do that. I think I mentioned this. Still haven't had my coffee. I'm trying to wake up. But other than that, like I didn't do any reservations for like restaurants, although I probably should have. But it was also nice not having like that feeling of like, especially me, because I'm always early to things. So I find that like when I do reservations, I end up getting to like wherever I'm supposed to be, like whether that's a restaurant or like a dentist or like anywhere that I have a reservation, I end up getting there super early. And sometimes I feel like, I don't know, that's just kind of, especially on vacation, I feel like I waste time because I get there so early. So it was nice not having reservations actually. And I feel like 3 days here is like the perfect amount of time, like 3 or 4 days, just really take it all in, explore. I would love to know Are you someone who likes like a weekend getaway, like a 3-day or a long vacation, like 7 days? For me, I love like a weekend getaway. I feel like it's the perfect amount of time to feel like I got away, and it was the perfect amount of time to like relax and unplug and unwind. And then I feel like refreshed when I come home. Plus I miss the kitties so much. Like thinking about them this morning. And so I would prefer like a little weekend getaway, like 3 or 4 days. But of course it kind of depends too on like where I'm going. If I'm going somewhere super far, like Europe or something like that, I would probably, if I could, do 3 I mean, no. Where's that coffee? I would do 7 days. But I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, I wanted to show you my curls. I get questions on how I do my curls. And I do heatless curls. I've been doing this. My phone's gonna fall off. I have you stuck on the mirror. I've been doing these curls, and I have been doing them every single day for the past 8 months. Every single night for the past 8 months. And I swear they have made such a big difference in my hair health. Like my hair has not looked as healthy as it does today for like 20 years. Like it is so like thick, it's getting full, and I'm just like so impressed. And I credit it to these overnight curls. So this is what it looks like when I first take it out, and then I'll just run my fingers through it to kind of break up the curls. I'm like, I cannot believe this is all from a sock. I'm like, that is so impressive. And then I'll put hairspray in it and all that. Where's my hair clip? I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm gonna do it after I do my makeup. I am just like so impressed with these curls. And if you missed it, I did post a tutorial on how I do it. It's so easy. It takes like 2 minutes, and you just need a sock, which is nice. And I posted a tutorial on my Instagram, I think 4 days ago. It was in a reel. So if you want to check that out, it's over on my Instagram. And I think that's it. I feel like there was one other thing. I'm drawing a blank. 1 more minute until I can order my coffee and like wake up. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Otherwise I'm afraid I'm gonna forget. But I'm gonna have my breakfast, then head home. But thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoy this vlog, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!